I know it's here somewhere. Finally. Oh, it's time for the doctor. You're listening to Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. Take it away, Doctor.
Well, it's that time again, and the doctor is in. It's time once again for Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. And on the show today, it's the almost, but not quite, getting there Christmas edition. Actually, that won't be the name of it. I'm gonna have to shorten it down from that. Maybe it'll just be the almost Christmas edition, because I can't get all of that on, like when I type up the title. It won't work. I only have so many characters. We are proud members of the Tech Podcast Network, techpodcast.com. If it's tech, it's right here on Dr. Bill, the computer curmudgeon. We're also proud members of the International Association of Internet Broadcasters. Yes. I like saying that, but you know that because I say that I like to do that all the time. I'm all about tradition. Christmas tradition, yes, but even tradition here on the program. I like to do certain things in a certain way at a certain time. Yes. Just why I'm about to mention the blog, of course. The blog is drbill.tv, drbill.tv, as it says there on the screen. You need to go to the blog. I know I don't write as much as I should, but I will. I promise I will write more. In the upcoming days, I'll be doing more writing. For right now, though, we do have stuff out there. And so I'll be talking about that as well. Soon. Shortly. Here on the show. But first of all, I'm going to skip that particular article and go to my next article. See, I'm doing something that's not in keeping with tradition. Normally I go step by step, but today, I'm feeling like let's do something wild. Different. Well, this isn't that different, but it's that much, okay? And that is follow up on my rant to my last show, which was a rant about YouTube and things getting, how shall I say, censored. Here's an example. One more example for your consideration. This just happened to me on December the 9th. I posted this on December the 9th, mere moments after it happened. I said, here's one for you. I was just watching a video from Newsmax that was running on YouTube. As I watched, the speaker on the video made the statement. Now think about this. The guy on the video is just talking. He's a talking head. Just like this right here, talking. And he said, there's plenty of evidence that proves that the election was stolen. That's all he said. As soon as he said that, the video immediately cut off and disappeared. I couldn't go back to see it. It was just gone. Now, the fact that I just reported that and said that might mean that you're no longer watching this video because it may be gone. I don't know. Isn't that exciting? Weird, but exciting. Anyway, it disappeared. I could not go back and see it. It was just gone. Real-time censorship by Google/YouTube. Because I was watching the claim that there was such evidence. It gives you a very hair on the back of your neck rising feeling. Do we live in a communist socialist dictatorship? See, I waxed rantish there. But anyway, shortly after this, mere moments after that happened to me, and I kind of went, whoa. YouTube had an article, or there was an article, on The Verge saying YouTube will now remove videos disputing Joe Biden's election victory. Whoa. Talk about real time. I mean, it happened to me in that order. Now, here's the thing. YouTube is a privately owned platform that can do anything they want, and they do. They do whatever they want. So, okay, all right. But that was spooky weird. Just saying. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Had the Twilight Zone music playing. Man. So I'm just saying, there's ample evidence. By the way, I've had the Dr. Bill site up there this whole time, which is good. You need to go there. I forgot to click the button again. Me and my buttons. But anyway, because of that weirdness that occurred to me, though, I want to point something out here. If you go to the drbill.tv/newsletter page, which I have right here, write that down. Write it down. Lest I go away and you not join us on our newsletter. I've seen other YouTubers doing this. Join our newsletter in case I get deplatformed, so that you'll be able to know what's going on. So if you go to this address right here, drbill.tv/newsletter, you can fill out your email address and your name and click the button and be instantly added to our email list. Now, I'm not going to be spamming you. I'm not going to be sending you a bunch of junk. I just want to be able to stay in touch. You know what I'm saying? If they do away with me. And I have this one. As censorship continues to increase, you can find me on these platforms as Dr. Bill Bailey, DrBillBailey, Dr. Bill Bailey, on Facebook.com, Twitter.com, MeWe.com, Parler, Parler, Parler.com, YouTube.com, Rumble.com, BitChute.com, a lot of them, and drbill.tv. Now, I give you that whole list because, again, I don't want to lose you and lose connection with you and contact with you. So if you join me on these platforms, particularly MeWe, Parler, Rumble, and BitChute, those are the ones that are pretty much guaranteed to still be around and have my program on it, even if the evil empire that is Google does away with me. Well, not me personally. At least not yet. But, no. But the show that's been on YouTube for many years. Wow. A long time. I mean, we're talking, I've been doing this show for like 15 years. Not all of it's been on YouTube, but a lot of it has, since like program 169 or 159, somewhere in that range. And we're up now to, what was it? 484 today. Wow. So there you go. It's a lot of shows, a lot of history that could be done away with just like that. That's sad. Anyway, wow. That could be depressing. You could get depressed about that, but I'm not going to because I'm just not that kind of guy. Now, on to the blog. The blog, of course, being drbill.tv, as I said previously. Anyway, blog article, DirCaster, a new version, has been released into the wild. Now, what is DirCaster, you say? If you've been around the Dr. Bill Show for all these many years, you know that I am the maintainer of the DirCaster open source project software. Okay? I've had a lot of help through the years. Believe me, it's not just me. You know, the project was not started by me, but I picked it up and have been going forth with the project since the early days. And it has been incremental increases of like 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9 today. we officially, formally announce what came out on December 1st. So it's a little been out a while. But anyway, December 1st, we came out with the new milestone version of 1.0 for DirCaster. The programmer Chris Arndt, I believe I'm pronouncing that close to right. If Chris, if not, I apologize, has added these updates. He added the readme.md, additional documentation. He centered the table and cleaned up the page layout on the index.php page. He updated the getID3 library by James Heinrich to the version 1.9.2.0, which is the June 30th release of 2020. So new version of the meta tag reading library. He updated, as I said, the index.php and the config.inc.php. He added the table to add duration, updated index.php layout, and miscellaneous code cleanup. He updated the changelog for the head to point for the git log. There is now a git log of DirCaster. And the most important thing is he fixed PHP 7 errors. So those of you that use DirCaster that have been having issues with PHP 7 and may have had to use the htaccess file to downgrade the capability of PHP to an earlier version to make DirCaster work, you no longer have to do that. We are up to date. Thanks to Chris. Kudos to Chris for helping us out with that. Because I got it just between me and you and the wall. I am not a programmer. I'm a geek. I'm a system engineer. I do infrastructure, but I don't do much programming. Just enough to be dangerous. And I can be very dangerous when it comes to programming. But Chris is better than I am. Now, he says he's not a real heavy-duty coder, but he's a far sight better than me. I can guarantee you. Anyway, he has updated this. He's tested it out and graciously contributed his code to the project. And you have no idea how much I appreciate that. Okay? Dude, if there are any super programmers out there in PHP that want to join the DirCaster project, have at it. You can write me at my email address, which is, let me throw that up there. Hold on. Actually, do I have my email address? I don't, do I? Well, I do actually this way. You can see right here. Email drbill@drbillbailey.net under my name. I don't have it like a separate thing that has my email, but it's right there. drbill@drbillbailey.net. Send me an email and let me know you want to help with DirCaster. Because DirCaster, even as old as the project is, it's been around a long time, but it's still viable and it's still useful for people that want to do automatic RSS feeds. That is, just drop a MP3 into a directory and boom, it's part of an RSS feed. That's pretty cool. So there you go. Now, next item. This item, I have a box. This is a box. Ta-da! This little box, tiny little box. Get the shiny where it's not shiny. This little box is for the Ulanzi Select VL49. This is a long name. Mini LED video light. I'm using it right there in front of me. Okay? It's keeping the shadow from under my hat under control. I call it my hat light. Let me move it and bring it around here. See, I've got it on a little stand. And as you can see, it's a tiny little light. That's my hand compared to it. It's a little bitty light. But it has a lithium battery built into it where you can charge it with a USB-C connector, which is very cool. Let me see. Let me hold this up. Maybe you can see this. Let me hold it up where it'll be in focus. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see it's got controls on the back. It has all kinds of things there that will allow you to adjust the light. You can make it go and look like a lightning flash. You can make it look like, you know, like you've got a police car and it's going burp, 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 burp. I mean, you can do all kinds of things with it. You can change the color temperature, which is pretty cool. You can do all kinds of things with this light. But the cool thing about this light, little bitty light, it's only $22 on Amazon. How cool is that? $22. So if you got somebody that you want to give a nice little tiny Christmas present to that is a video guy, this is a cool gift, okay? They would look at this and go, dude, I need this. Because, as you saw, it was on a tripod there. It has a tripod mount on the bottom. It also has mounts where you could, like, you know, mount your camera, when I say camera, your phone like a camera, and then use this to the video light to light your face, and then put a microphone that goes into the phone, and you could have a whole, like, little mini video vlog outfit right there. Dude, I'm telling you, this is a cool little light. Now, usually I do a Christmas program where I have lots and lots of tech gifts. I didn't do that this year. That's why this is the almost Christmas edition. Not quite, but almost Christmas edition. Well, who knows? Maybe I'll get ambitious and still do one of those shows this year. And maybe I won't. We'll see. You'll have to watch. But anyway, so there you go. The other thing I wanted to mention, of course, is VPN. You need a VPN, particularly if you're Christmas shopping. If you're looking for all those cool Christmas things, you need to be safe on the web. And I'm telling you, VPN's the way to go. And this particular VPN is particularly the way to go. Now, both of the ones that I've talked about in the past, this one and the other one, are perfectly useful and perfectly good VPNs. Okay, one was the last one that I had. I won't mention them both on the same program. That wouldn't be fair. But anyway, this one, private internet access. I really like this one. This is the one that I use personally. Okay, so drbill.tv/VPN will get you an amazing end-of-year deal. Okay, so check that out. And there you go. Wanted to mention that because I'm telling you, this time of year, people are out there looking for your internet data, financial data, credit card data. You want to protect it by being behind a VPN, I'm telling you. Okay, so here's the thing. We talked about the light. We talked about my lack of gift ideas. However, I do want to mention one other thing that my wife thought of and I really like. She comes up with great ideas. I tell you guys, here's what you got to do. Let me give you a little hint. Marry up. Okay? They need to be smarter and prettier than you are. And my wife is both of those things. Okay? Smarter and prettier. So, which is good, because if people thought I was pretty, that would be bad. Anyway. So, she came up with this great idea. She said, why don't you tell them about using Zoom to get together over Christmas? You know, people are staying inside over COVID, and they can't travel as they once would freely because governors are shutting down states and all this kind of stuff and telling you not to meet together. Well, you could use Zoom, and you could actually get in front of a camera, like a webcam, and the other person on there get in front of a webcam, and we're gonna do this with our son. We're gonna open presents. You know, the game master, he's in Missouri now. What's up with that? Missouri? I got nothing against Missouri, but that's a long ways away. That's half a continent away. Dude. So, we sent him like a Christmas stocking. He's going to open the Christmas stocking on his end, and we're going to open ours on our end, and we're going to pretend we're in the same room with Zoom, okay? So that's a great idea. You can get together without getting together. I like that. A high-tech way to enjoy Christmas together. So, you know, if you've never used Zoom, Zoom is free. You can use Zoom. There's also Jitsi. Jitsi, Jitsi.org. Is it .org? I think it's .org. Why don't I go look before I start spouting out all these things that I don't know anything about? Jitsi.org. I know, Fred. You're right. Fred says I should do it more often. But And he's right. But yet it was. I was correct, Fred. So there. First time for everything. Yes, well. I've been right more than once. I'll have you know. Anyway, Jitsi.org. If you go there, you can start a meeting for free. It's free with Zoom too, but Jitsi is an open source project, and I like to give props to open source. So there. So there you go. Anyway, I thought it was a great idea. So Jitsi, Zoom, you could use Microsoft Teams or Cisco WebEx or any of those technologies, but you can get together with your family and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah and all the other holidays together. Sort of together, at least. You do what you can, okay? So there you go. Anyway, I thought it was a great idea. She comes up with some good ones. I need to have her be the producer for the program. Yes, Fred, you're right. Boy, Fred's right on top of it today, isn't he? He's been quiet for a while. Now he's getting all vocal on me. Anyway, but that's pretty much what I had for the program today, which is quite a bit, actually. We've been going a while here, about 3 minutes. That's long enough for a show. So anyway, trust you enjoyed the show today. Like I said, keep me in mind if they deplatform me. They may have deplatformed me just for what I said earlier. Don't tell them. As long as you don't tell them, maybe they won't find out. I suspect they don't watch my show that often. Probably. We'll see, won't we? At any rate, you know, I'm not espousing anything particularly about the elections whatsoever. No, I'm simply giving you a report of what's happened to me. It happened to me. So there you go. Anyway, join us again next time. Remember until then that the doctor is out of here.
Dr. Bill, the Computer Curmudgeon, is a production of DrBillBailey.net with all the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining.